Alright, how's it going everyone? It's Tyster Blue here and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Today we are going to continue kind of where we left off, although I did a few things off camera last night. I built a family coaster over here. We have one, this is the Little Dragon to kind of complement the Hawaiian Dragon that we built on stream yesterday. I also moved the wooden coaster here, and it's being renamed Polo Star. And these two coasters here are kind of meant to be like the Drake's Cove section of the park. I'm thinking that there's going to be three themed areas plus the water park. Because the water park is not quite finished. I'm not going to call it complete yet. But we are starting to run out of space here. But I basically have the path set up now for the back section of the park, which I haven't quite gotten to just yet. I think today the goal is going to be to try to finish up Drake's Cove and then move on from there. But there's a lot of guests that are massing up right around here. So lots of guests for sure. A lot of them, they all seem to be heading towards the park entrance, which is not a good sign. Either that, or I'm hoping that they're heading towards the water park. But we'll see how the sands of time go. But for now, I guess we should probably get started with building the park itself. So let's move on. Okay, so as I said, I built Polo Star, and also some of the paths have been redesigned now that I kind of figured out how to do them. There's still a bit of a learning curve as far as the way the paths go, but at least I'm able to get them, for the most part, able to cooperate. At most part, I'm looking at you right there. But I think without any further ado, I should probably get started. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this area. I definitely need to put something. It's one of those things where it's easier to work with a straight line, obviously, than it is to work with a curve, especially when it comes to food stands and stuff like that. So I think what we're going to do is I'm probably going to do something like this. And this is also going to be like a side path that I can kind of go with to, and I turned sound effects back on so that way I can kind of, because I think it did feel a little bit flat yesterday, just going with stand builder, and I keep forgetting that I need to customize the style, make sure that this is sandstone. Yes, it is, and we're just going to go. And what I want to do here is I wanted to do basically this. Okay, except we don't want to do that. I'm just going to have that be just our simple ground connection that we're going to go with. There we go. And I think what we're going to do is, I wonder if I could just, we're going to make this size 8. And it's just going to connect A and B. There we go. Connect A with B. So this here is going to be another, thingy for create custom. It looks like we kind of want, I think some people really want some gift shops. So we're going to snap this to the end. There's also just a memento. It's Splash Emporium. Oh yeah, that's a new one. It's kind of weird that, But yeah, I don't really have very many souvenir shops. We're also going to throw in a staff room. I guess there's a mechanic thing. I'm surprised that there's there we go. There's a large staff area. I think you have to have more of those as you are. Okay, so the medium one is 2 squares. That is something that I'm not going to get used to. Toilets right there. Guest services. No, we're not going to do guest services. We're going to do... Oh yeah, that's kind of weird. I guess the body dryers you gotta put them on the path rather than that I guess is a little different. I'm not gonna worry about body dryers. Entrances. Oh yeah, that's like guest entrances and stuff. What is that? Utilities. Oh yeah, that's. I'm not bothering with utilities. Not quite yet. But we also have Latte Love. I guess we can get some coffee. Are we not going to have a access to? I guess that piece is not going to get a. We'll just have this be a service area. But there are some shops and stuff too. There are restrooms, so it's not like there's nothing here for guests. But maybe on the other side, yeah, on the other side I could put some stuff. So let me see here. All right, if Gig were here, he'd have his coffee. So delightful, slush hour. All right, and we're gonna put some food. I guess we can put some chief beef there. And we also have some more Gelato Brothers. And Pizza Pen. And Viva La Vegan. Yeah, this spot, I guess there isn't a lot that we really kind of have there. But we are going to create some scenery. Yeah, I keep forgetting that in this game, compared to Planet Coaster 1, it is... building parts are treated as the same as our... Yeah, building parts are basically treated the same as they would be in that game. But I'm using breeze blocks, so... Oh, except this one we kind of want just that one. It should be like storefronts or something. There we go. Breeze blocks. Is there a thing for... Yep, there is. At least we have these with doors, because we have stuff that needs to put in a door. And then we're going to put in some regular walls. You can kind of put these in the back. You can actually go 2 squares. Nope, only one. Only 1 square. Sorry. Okay, so at least that one's good. And then we're going to go on the back side here. I know it's not a lot of space for the one on the front side, but it is all we have here. I'm pretty sure we can handle this. Did I? Oh, I didn't even open those. I forgot in this one you got to open them first. Yeah, I remember in the first game you just opened them right away, but I did not realize that. Yeah, I forgot you're supposed to open them first. I also realized that, yeah, there's a little bit of a slope there. I did not know that. But yeah, I am going to create a slope like this. Oh, that's on the wrong side. Okay, so we have a lot of fixing up to do. We'll just do a half roof like that, but oh no, don't center it. Do not center it. There we go. Do not move the camera. I do not want the camera to be moved. Anyways, we're going to do that, and we're going to go and create our roof. So our roofing is going to be like this, and we usually go with, yeah, the aged wood is usually my go-to, and then this one I have a custom color, so I have 00C0FF. That's actually Gage's color. Yeah, Gage's go-to color, and oh yeah, I need to put the half walls in there. So, oh, not on that side. Ah, I'm forgetting. There we go. Control D still works. So at least Control D, you can kind of just do that. But yeah, we need to put in half walls. Okay, so we need to put scenery. We're back to walls. We're just going to put in a think we're gonna just put in a breeze block half wall, just like that, and just sweep it all the way across. Slowly trying to learn how to do this. Alright, so that building's done. We're going to actually open these shops because little did I realize that you need to actually open things rather than because that's going to be a big game changer as far as this stuff goes. So we're going to have a lot of shops and stuff open so people can finally get some stuff there. Oh, the mechanic workshop. Oh, I see now. Okay, so at least staff buildings are open. So I guess mechanics have to have a workshop first. So there's a mechanic workshop as well in the water park. So we'll just go with those and go from there. Yeah, and I'm also, by the way, the water slides here, there's going to be renamed. So yeah, all 4 of these are going to be renamed Models Mayhem. Yeah, because I think that's going to be a little bit easier to remember. It also gives me chances to reuse these names for other rides. So at least all the guests will remember the name change. If we're going to call this one Models Mayhem Tower. That way you know which one it is. There are 3 towers. And this one's called the Travel Drop Tower. So they're basically 3 towers. And then Red Tsunami Tower. Sorry about Triton's Flush, but Red Tsunami is the more prominent ride. But anyways, so those have all been renamed, and we have our roof there. We have our Drake's Cove is coming along nicely, and yeah, we'll go from that. So why do we only have 0.8? What's going on here? Oh yeah, that's right. It's because we gotta actually play the park first, and then we'll go from there. But I'll build up once I finish up like the rides and stuff, and our cutoff for Drake's Cove is going to be this spot right here. This is just going to be because there's going to be queues like this. I guess staff paths are kind of a new thing. I wonder if there's like a way to... Oh, I see. There's only one... I guess there's kind of a way for staff to get across faster. Oh, wait, is that line width or line... Oh, I get it. Okay, so staff paths, those are kind of meant to be like... So this would be a spot for staff to be able to cut across from A to B a little faster. Kind of like that, but that's only for staff. I wonder if there's really much else we can kind of go with that, but at least there's where the staff path is. That's basically the cutoff point for Drake's Cove. So, whoop, I did not mean to do that. But we have this to work with, and we have this to work with, and we may even have some stuff in here, but not exactly sure yet. But for now, I guess we should probably either put some trees and stuff inside here or put something. I'm not exactly sure what yet, but we definitely need something to fill in this space here. Mostly going to be trees, and probably just use the scenery brush to make things a little easier. But we're going to go with some Mediterranean palms. I do not know. Okay, go ahead. undoing those. Venturing in small plants. Yeah, we want tropical large trees. So this is a tropical park. So at least we have plenty of space here. Actually, we have a lot as far as, actually maybe not a lot, but you guys know what I mean. You guys definitely know what I mean. So anyways, we're gonna just blanket this up a little bit. Okay, that's as far as you can go. So that's basically just the edge of the park. And guests can just kind of see all that there. I know this thought was constructed. Thanks for reminding me. I guess that was sarcasm. Okay, so I guess we can kind of work with this a little bit and just kind of build that and just have that be kind of our backside that we can kind of go with. And I wonder if I can kind of put in some more theming and stuff here. I don't want to get too much into the terrain, although I guess I could, and the next thing you know, I'm going to be spending all stream working on terrain stuff. But we want a size, we're going to make this a little smaller. And then we'll smoothen this out. I kind of learned that you kind of have to build the terrain first and then build the coaster around it to make it a little bit more natural. But I want to kind of do that a little bit, and then we can kind of work with. So the downside is you kind of have to close the ride if you want to re-establish your reclose and retest the ride, I should say. If you're going to be doing stuff like that, I want to kind of create a not perfectly, of course, but kind of recreate like a pool here and just have something as a little bit of a buffer. So we're going to have like a little bit of a pool that you can kind of see here, and just add a little bit more of a scenery. Add in more scenery like this, and go from there. And we kind of want to smoothen this out. This is like for auto paint, so we can kind of give a little bit of the clearance here as well. So kind of have that there. There's not going to be a lot of space here for plants, but we can kind of put some plants and stuff over there and just kind of work with that. And just because as long as there's some space here, we can kind of work with that. So, but yeah, let's put some water in. We're going to put some clear water. Creedence Clearwater Revival. So we're going to put that in there. And there's no supports on that path. That is not a good sign. So let's put some supports in. So I think this is where the customized brush comes in. We're going to, there we go. Easy supports. Easy does it now. Easy supports. There we go. So we have plenty of supports for our footpath. And there was something else that was missing a support. I forgot what it was. It was within Hawaiian Dragon. Oh yeah, I think I did that already. Yeah, I think I did put that support in there. I know there's a lot of people that play Planet Coaster that have lots of custom supports. I just don't have the patience for that. But this is our new area for stuff like this, and we're going to put some more water stuff in. So special effects, we're going to create some water, and I'll create custom. Oh yeah, because I have my filters on. Let's turn those off. Let's turn those off. So we have our water splash, and then we're going to have this. We're going to have this stick to surface off, because this is going to be our new water area. So we kind of have some water fountains and stuff like that. And then we have water jets. So it makes me wonder if there's enough space here. Water jet should be like that. Make sure it's, there we go. Those are much smaller than I thought they'd be. What was this one again? Oh, water splash. Okay, so that's not quite what I was looking for. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am counting intentionally. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But we got that going for us there. We have some of our fountains and stuff like that. Wow, okay, so is that gonna splash over the lift hill? Okay, well, that one's gonna have to move. So I'm gonna pause the game. That way we can move this one properly. Whoa, why is it all the way down there? We want this to be even with the rest of this. Because that one's going to be, we just kind of want that right there. Alright, let's try this again. So, it looks a little off compared to the others. You know, actually they all look kind of off. Let me move these down a little bit. One of them should be just under the water. So we need to move them down. 4.42. So move these down 4.2 feet. Or 4.42 feet. At least you can kind of go to the nearest 100. Fairly easily. So at least I have a frame of reference. So, yeah, we're going to have to move all those fountains and stuff, too. Yeah, this is going to be a roughie. So, I just had 24 some fountains, and now I got to move them all. Let's, oh, never mind, I went too far. I didn't see the numbers there. That was a mistake on my end. Okay, so that's 4.43. I just need to zoom on in. There we go. Make sure we're going to the nearest 100. Because that's as far as we can, that's as precise as we can get it. It's basically just under the water. So we have those there, and we're going to go and these fountains and stuff, we got to move them too. So do the same thing. Actually, these, 3.58. So we're going to go 3.58 on these. So there should be. Yeah, so 3.58. We gotta go all the way down. All the way down. So we have each of these. 3.58 is going to go there. We're also going to do this as well. Yep, so 3.58 all the way over there. We're just going to keep on doing each of these. Got you. I lost count on how many that I've adjusted, but yeah, we have that one. We're going to go there. Makes me wonder. No. Okay, so you can't actually, you can't type it in, but you can do this. That might be, in the future, that might be something to work with, but I already have a determined height for these water fountains, so we're just going to kind of go with that. So that way they're basically just under the water surface. So we got 3.78. Oh, come on. There we go. Make sure it's 3.58. At least it locks in. So if you make a mistake, it's not going to be the end of the world. So we're going to go there. We got a couple more fountains like this. We got one more right here. It looks like it's under the water. There we go. This one looks like it's still above the water, so we're going to move it. This is kind of where that precisionist. There we go. We also have this one. And move that one down. 3.58. There we go. I know that is not a Kingdom Hearts reference. That was just a coincidence. So, yeah, it was just a mere coincidence that I ended up going with 3.58 for the highest pound. We have that one right there. Okay, so that one is still floating. Yeah, there's a lot of these fountains and stuff that we gotta move. There we go. I think there's a handful of them left. I think it's just no. I think there's 5 left. That one's already been moved. That one has not been moved. So we're gonna move this one down. This one, I think, has not been moved. That was actually a fast one. Okay, so I think there's 4 of them left. So we're gonna go and do this one. Yeah, if Drake had a cap number like 7, we'd be done by now. But we're gonna go and got this one right here, and then there's gonna be 2 left. So we have that one right there, and we have one more. This is the last one. So there we go. I think that's all of them. So I think they're all touching the water now. So we're going to exit out of that, and we're going to continue building scenery. So let's create a waterfall. Kind of weird that. Oh yeah, that's turn stick to surface on, align to surface on. So we got to have both of those there. So now we should have our. Is there a waterfall bottom? Oh yeah, 5 meters or a waterfall middle 10 meters. Okay, so there is a smaller one that we can kind of go with. And then we can create middle 10 meters. There's a lot of these middle pieces that we got to put in. Okay, so the waterfall is smaller than I thought it would be. Okay, so the top is kind of just there. So the middle is kind of the one we want. So the middle, we're going to go like this. And then we're going to create our top like this. Is that that's not the right one. That's the right one. So you can kind of see what I'm kind of going with there. This is kind of meant to be that tropical paradise kind of feeling. So let's go back to the scenery brush, and we're going to create a smaller circle. Whoa, my. I think that's doable. Okay, that's definitely not doable. Okay, so We might stick with smaller flora here. And we're going to go with a smaller brush as well. Some of these trees are going to have to move. Lots of trees. Okay, that one's going to have to move. But we're kind of aiming for... There we go. And we got those. And we're just going to have to move a lot of these trees. So this one's going to have to move over here. Okay, no, it's still going to have to move. If it looks too large, then I might just... there we do that. Yep. Hey, Pajamakin, how you doing? Yep. I think it is a fun ride. We're gonna scroll down here. Plop that there. We don't want trees in the face. Way back when I was sharing my rides and stuff online, and somebody was telling me that I have this habit of keeping trees in the face, and that the only trees that they wanted in their face was ones that they were smoking. So, but I can't do that stuff because of my job, but not that I really want to. I know lots of people who do, but that's a discussion for another time. So we have our lift hill here. Drop down. It's going to do our vertical loop, and then it's going to do our dive loop, and then we still need to put trees and stuff in this area. I know that looks kind of weird. Let me see if I can blend that a little bit better. So terrain's going to be like this, and we're going to pull. Yeah, so. Yeah, not the only tree she wants in her face. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of trees and logs and stuff. Okay, we don't want to go too far on that direction because we got that. We're just going to plop that there. I think that tree... Okay, this is getting to be a little bit rough there. You know, that one's going to get deleted because I don't think it's really going to... There we go. And where's our terrain brush again? We're just going to smoothen that out. There we go. Makes it a little bit smaller. There we go. I'm starting to get a little bit more used to the controls. There's one thing that I adjusted. One second while I put this aside. You gotta adjust myself in the chair. There we go. But one thing was... Okay, now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about again? But yeah, I did want to smoothen that out, and I'm going to probably paint a lot of trees and stuff in here, which that is one thing I do like about... oh yeah, that's right, I was talking about key mapping, that's what it was. There was one thing I changed the key mapping for off camera, and that is P is now my pause button, just like it was in Planet Coaster 1. So we're going to make this a little larger. I'm going to go 13. And, oh, that is not where I want those. That's doable. That's doable. We're just going to kind of put those there, and I'll adjust these in a minute. Got lots of trees there. And I think that palm's going to have to move. But I think these are mostly tall enough that I don't necessarily have to move them. But at least I can kind of use that as a baseline feature. Okay, apparently, did a staff member quit? I sure hope not. I thought I had it set up so that staff members can't quit. Because that is a feature of this game. I know it was one in the first game as well. that okay, so that tree's gonna be moving. Move away from the ride. Okay, those palms are gonna have to move. So there we go. I think that's in the clear. I think that one's in the clear. Let me see about that one. We're gonna put that there. We're going to put. I know. Little drag. That just tells me it's popular. It just really tells me that Little Dragon is a very popular ride. There's only 2 coasters that are open right now, but I'll be opening the 3rd one fairly shortly. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have these small plants here. We're going to go with align to surface and turn that on. Oh, that is going to be a huge... I forgot I didn't have that turned on, but most of that was fairly flat anyway, so... Okay, so... We have... Oh yeah, let's put some rocks in. So... Yeah, we gotta have some room for rocks. Okay, so we have some rocks here. Not a lot of space for rocks, is there? Yeah. Distribute your rocks wisely. So we have some rocks there. Okay. Yes, can't see those. But yeah, we got some scenery stuff like this. There's enough space here so that way these are basically the smaller trees that we're kind of going with. Okay, that one of those palms is going to have to move. What just happened? But yeah, we got those, and we're going to put in probably. There is an option to put in like individual trees, which I did yesterday. They're mostly queue lines because the queue lines are rather small. But and that might be a little bit better. That might be the better option here. So if I'm going to go into nature, I'm going to build some trees. We're going to put in. There's actually a lot of options here. Oh, we could put some Japanese. We have sunfir trees, nice. But we're not going to go with those. We're going to go with decal palm larges. We're going to have these kind of line up right here. And we can kind of just use this as a good line path like this. So, and actually here we need to put in a sign. So we're going to take these 2 out. But I need to put in a, now the masses are still gathered up. Little Dragon doesn't seem to have that long of a queue time. I don't know what the game was talking about. But we do need to put in a wall like this. So we're going to create our wall like that, and we're going to go, not favorites, create a custom wall, and we have, I keep doing that, this is the one I want. This is just stone, so, and it's basically just your basic stone. It's the breeze block that we're looking for. Okay, so stick to surface on. No, stick to surface is not on. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so this is kind of a slope. We're going to go down like that. Okay, so we have 3 of these here. There we go. I usually go with 3 because if we're going to move this, we're going to move the palm so it's a little bit there so people can actually read what's on here. So, or what will be on here in just a minute. So we're going to turn that off. We have our letters. So we're going to go with, actually we're going to go with our smaller letters. So it's a D, and then we're going to have an R. We're going to have an A. We're going to have a K. We're going to have an E. We're going to have an apostrophe. And then, so that's our first word. And then we got, hey Andy, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm just doing some letters right now. Writing some letters. Start with an O. And then we're going to use a U, not a U. P. P comes after O, that's right. So that's going to be our, and we actually only needed two. We actually only needed two of those, so there's only one. There we go. And we're just going to move. We're going to hit done, and we're going to move this one over here. So at least they kind of give you a little bit of space there, and that way there's enough space there for people to actually kind of see that. So that's going to be our. It was possible in Planet Coaster 1, but it was a real pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie, it was a real pain in the ass. But the letters are brand, like these font 3Ds. Those are brand new to this. Oh, we got support pieces. Okay. Yeah, that is much easier, and I just learned that off camera yesterday. So, yeah, I'm just sticking with white for now. We'll stick with I will use colors when I get to other sections of the park, but that is a new feature. Yeah, it is much easier to work with. I used to use the little signs and stuff. If you saw my Planet Coaster 1 parks, that's kind of how I used to handle it for the most part, because I know there's a lot of people that like to go all out and they love to go and just put custom letters on everything. But you basically either had to use mods or you had to be very meticulous with your, or you had to be very meticulous with your shapes. Like a lot of people using rectangles and stuff like that. It just made things a lot easier to work with, and you can actually make them bigger or smaller too. So I could, when we get to that point, I could, I might do that with, I may do that with the Woody once we get there. But beach cabbage, okay, beach cabbage, that's interesting. We're going to go with some scenery like this, and we got to go back to our trees. The trees that she wants to her base. Desert fan palms. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna kind of go with those as well. I didn't see a desert theme in this game, unless I'm mistaken. But we kind of have some smaller palms and stuff like that. We should also go with what is our nature region. We're gonna go with tropical. Yeah, there's no desert option. It kind of sucks that there's no desert option. So that's too big. We're gonna go something a little smaller. I'm not sure how to say it. Tamarind. But Japanese maples are apparently tropical. Kapok tree. We also got banana palms. We can always go with these. I think the banana palm is the same type that they had in the first game. There are plenty of assets that came from the first game, but yes. Indian almond tree. Okay, so that's another. Whoa, that is huge. That is huge. Okay, we do not need those. Is there like brushes, like shrubs or something? Is there? Because it's kind of what I'm looking for. There we go. We'll just use smaller ones like this. This is how I. This is always how I did it in Planet Coaster 1, and kind of have that as. It does add a little bit more uniformity, but you guys can definitely tell which ones I put in and which ones the scenery brush put in. But I guess we could put some actual trees in here too, just not really tall ones. Okay, so like you can go there, you can go there. Just add a little bit more depth to our surface, and put some smaller palms and stuff like that too. Have a lot of these. And we're just going to move on kind of like that. Create some around the queue line because we definitely need more. We definitely need more plants in our life. So we definitely have more plants. We could always go with plants. So we have those. We have these. We're just going to kind of sweep these all the way around like that. And now it feels like a Planet Coaster 1 stream. You can also attach them to the ride if you want, but I'm not going to do that. So, put those right there. And yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put those right there. And there we go. So we have most of our. Oh no! Can we put these under the ride? And it is in the clearance. Nice. All right. We have our basically our ride pretty much. Hawaiian Dragon is basically done as far as scenery goes. We have our little waterfall there. Is okay? So is there where's train 2? Oh, perfect timing. I'm gonna Shift G this so that you guys can take a look here. I will fast forward through the lift hill. That way you guys can give it a nice little ride here and see how this looks. It's obviously not the final product, but everything around this ride is basically complete. So we got a vertical loop here. This is also my QC to make sure that I don't have any trees in the way. So we have our Cobra Roll. Got another one like that. Okay, that one was close, but I don't think there was actually a tree in the way. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But, we got our corkscrew there. Another corkscrew. I think people are still. Oh, trees. We have trees to move. So we're going to do there. Oh yeah, let's Control G this. There we go. That way you guys can see the UI. And apparently you can still use the UI even if it's invisible. I did not know that. So we're going to move that over there. But yeah, that is Hawaiian Dragon. I think there was something near the mid-course as well that I got to check out. Okay, that is just a shadow. So, yeah, shadows, those are to be expected. But yeah, that is... But Little Dragon, I think I checked that one already. There's nobody at Little Dragon, or is there? Okay, there is somebody working on Little Dragon. But yeah, we have... Okay, so at least all these people are here. Nobody's buying food. Why does nobody want to buy food? Okay, so senior rating is still the worst. Unique attractions we need to have. Okay, we need to have a little bit more scenery score. We'll worry about that in a minute. Because we have a new section of the park. Well, not a new section, but we're going to be finishing up this area. Now this right here, I'm going to be opening it up soon, but we need to repaint the trains. This one we're gonna go cancel that. We have our train like this. So this one we're gonna go with dark blue. So 0000FF. That's gonna be our big. Yeah, here you can actually. This is one other feature that you can do with this, and we're gonna go with blue for that as well. We're gonna go with yellow. Okay, nope. FF00. And we're gonna go one more with yellow. I like the fact that you can actually color the. Yeah. Hey Diamond, how you doing? Welcome back. We are doing. Yeah, I like the fact you can color the lap bars as well. There's actually something else we can do. So this is one of those things you can attach to the train. And actually this might be a good opportunity to, if I can pull this off, create a custom basically label that we can go with. We're not going to attach a tree. You can attach a tree if you want to, but that's not what we're aiming for. We're going to add objects right there. You're traumatized. It's only a coaster car. I'm not sure what you're traumatized about because we're just building a coaster car unless it's about something else. But we're gonna go with a. What's a good one here? Where are those things? Props. That's right. They're right here. And then this is where, like, you can put a big P there, but we're not gonna put a big P there. We're gonna put in. Oh, that's too. Okay, so. Yeah, that's way too big. Is there a way to make this even smaller? Nope, 60% is as small as you can go. So, I think there's another option. Our other option is going to be miscellaneous signs. We can always do this. Oh, okay, this one we can go even smaller. Alright, so perfect. We're going to go with 50. And I wonder if you can adjust this here. Yep, there we go. This ride is called Polo Star. Okay, we need this to be. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. So we're gonna move that. Make sure we want it centered with the train. This would be kind of nice if we'd be able to snap it right onto the train. But and by snapping on the train, I mean be able to center this. It's not the roller coaster. Oh yeah, there are plenty of options here. We have Noto Sands Bold. The power went out during the school day today and it was storming really bad where I lived. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, sucks you guys had your power went out. I'm just trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, so I'm just taking a look at our options here. We have Rib Eye, nope. Caveat Bush, nope. Aladdin, nope. Conian, Norse, and Rancho. I kind of like Rancho in a way, but we'll just do that, and we're going to duplicate that as well. You're really terrified now? It's just know that you have people out there that are working on restoring the power, so it's not really like if you're still in class, you should be able, like, you still got your teacher there, you still got you still got your teacher there, you still got your friends. I think you should be okay. And I wonder if I can make that apply to all of the trains. Do I have to really do this to every train? Because we have one train that has the labels and the other train that doesn't. Because do I really need to copy and paste this to all of them? Someone at their school today told you your videos were terrible. It's not true, right? We talked about this before. And my response is still going to be the same. You got to ask them if they're. You got to keep in mind that there's the whole thing with constructive criticism, and did they explain why they didn't like your videos? Because that's kind of what I'm aiming. Advanced settings. We're not splitting this from the building, but we are going to do this instead. But they need to. I wouldn't really say, I really wouldn't take it too much. Like, they didn't ask why your videos, or I should say, why they didn't like your videos. Because, alright, I'm going to test this here and see if that actually works. Alright, so let's unpause time. Okay, so there we go. We can add the label like that. So at least we have, okay, so that's basically a testing. And I don't know if I want to redo the design for Polo Star or not. They said it's because of the OCs. Are you talking about my characters or your characters, or it's really hard to tell? Because I know you have a couple of videos with TCS with the TCS cast, but it looks like at least the train is going above the lift hill. I kind of want to color this as well, and we're gonna go with white wood. I think the. Are you talking about yours? It sucks that the. Yeah, I know you can't please. I know you cannot please everybody. But I think it's one of those where, like, it would be really nice if they told you like how to improve your videos like themselves, like, because there is. Okay, so we're gonna go blue here. And we're going to go white. Okay, so the supports are white. And actually, what's area 2? Is that the lift hill? Yes, it is. Okay, so we have. So how do you guys think of that, of this? Excuse me. How do you guys think of this color scheme for our wooden ride here? And I want to see what the excitement is. Like, there should be a lot more excitement. But at least we have our trains and stuff like that. Like, I was going to do that for Hawaiian Dragon, but wasn't exactly sure how that works. It's beautiful. Glad you really like it. It's got the blue and yellow. It's for the water polo stuff. And at least we have our final brakes right there. I want to see, where's our heat maps? Where can excitement be improved upon? Because it looks like there's a few dead areas of the ride. Yeah, and this is our You'd still ride if you were real? That's good to know. I want to see if I can make this part a little bit better. So we're going to adjust this part. Oh, no, start the test. We're going to go with, let me turn the heat maps off. And we're going to adjust the ride here. We're going to make this part a little bit more forceful because I think this part is a little bit more... There we go. Edit coaster. I want to see if I can adjust this down a little bit. There we go. And then we're going to smoothen that a little bit. Add a little bit more force because I think that part was a little bit... I think this part's a little too forceless. Nope, we're not going to move it to the left. We're going to keep it the same profile. But I want to make sure it goes as... There we go. I think I was a little bit afraid that... Okay, so this section we got to smoothen it out. I'm not sure what is going on there. But I think that section I remember was pretty much dead. We have our... We had done. And see how that turns out. The other section I thought was kind of dead, I think was over here. So I think we're going to have this one be a little bit lower to the ground. Make this a little bit more like a fin. Go a little bit like that. I'm surprised that they don't really want to do... Okay, so what is that now? That's at 63 feet, so it's about 10 feet lower than it was, which can be fairly significant. If this ever becomes real, so you go to it. Nice. Yeah. If TCS World were to exist in real life, I would definitely go there. And although this is technically TCS World 2.0, but I think what I can do here is we're going to create a, and I kind of did this in the original TCS World, but it's going to be a real pain in the ass to do. And that would probably take up the entire stream if I did it. So, but I think what we can do is I'll try my best. We're going to create our pool in the middle. And the easy way to make a pool in the middle is like this. So we're going to have, and then we're going to have our water. We're going to smoothen this out, by the way. This is going to be our big scenery thingy. And we're going to create our water like this. How deep can the water go? Okay, so kind of like that. A lot of this is going to be concrete, so... Or these... Actually, it might be stone, because I don't think there's actual concrete in this game. So we're gonna have to make do with stone. But base materials, we're gonna go with stone. Well, it won't be a lake for long. It will be a aquatic metal. I'm not sure what aquatic metal is supposed to be. Make sure we're on building walls. Arches, we got... Where's our walls? Yeah, that is something different. We have our... Is that... Oh, that's deep underground. There we go. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something a little different. What's this? Marble solid wall. I guess we can kind of go with marble. And this is going to be... Okay, not there. We're going to go with... We need there to be enough space. And we're aiming for just above... There we go. Just above the surface of the water. Why are we building that way? There we go. Whoop. No, no, no. No, and I'm projecting a no onto that. Oh yeah, we don't need that too. We need this. This is going to be our surface area. And we're going to... Oh, is that really like that, huh? You're going to be like that, huh? You're going to do that? You're going to go... You're going to make me do a 180? There we go. There we go. That way we can dive right into that. And we're going to do another pool piece like that. Another pool piece like that. And one more just like that. So, are you gonna go now? See you later. Gotta catch a bus. All right. Well, have a safe bus ride home, and we'll chat with you later. I'm going to pause because I think this might be better to do this with the game paused rather than with it on. But that is our main pool area. I might create like a little hot tub area too. There we go. Make things a little bit more interesting. And then what I can do here is, where is our surfaces? So we're gonna have, this is kind of where having like a stone slab would really help, because I think our stone slab, okay, there's no roof items, but there are... Oh, there's floors! Okay, so that is stone ruins. We have marble brick floor. We're going to stick with our... Yeah, this is awesome. And you know what's even more awesome about this? Is that I can create a template. And we're going to go all the way like this. So I can do this, and it's going to make things a lot faster. That's for sure. And we're going to do this as well. And then we're going to go all the way over here. Okay, move that one. There we go. Okay, and then we can also, I don't know if this looks like, I do need to keep these the same orientation. So I do need to make sure that as well. We go all the way over here. We can kind of go all the way. Actually, we need to go a little bit further because we have... And actually, we can delete some of this as well. There we go. Okay, so that's a little bit much. So we're going to do that as well. And this is basically our foundation. So... And we actually kind of want this. We're not going to put it over this section of the ride, but we are going to put some stuff here. This is basically, if you watch the original TCS World, this would be like the Foul Faker in a way, but the lore behind Foul Faker in that park was, it was a RMC conversion of Polo Star, which was a subpar wooden ride. Then it got the RMC treatment, but there's no RMC in this park, so you gotta basically do that. And I think there's still some water in this area, so we can create some stuff like that. Whoa, went too far. Put those there, put those there, and we can kind of go with there's the building there. We're going to basically go with this. And, oh, nice, you can color these. I'm going to need color in just a minute. So, So this is our pool area. I don't know if you can actually... This would be kind of cool if I can pull this off. I'm going to dive into the water. Make sure that this is the right height. And we're going to color this piece in particular. Oh, okay, you can do that. Nice. Okay, you can actually kind of see under the water, so that is awesome. So I kind of have an idea now. We're going to create a I kind of want to create a mosaic in the water here. And kind of go with that. And it's going to be kind of... I think there's enough space for... Okay, not quite. I don't think there's exactly enough space, but we can do this. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not going to be a true E, but it is going to be something like this. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to go one more space on that one. There we go. Actually, no, we're going to go one more. Get a little bit solid, a little bit more solid, but we are going to delete those. And then what we can do is kind of just do something like this. There we go. Am I awesome or not? So we're going to go and sweep all the way. Okay. Okay, I just realized how phallic that looks. I apologize. That looks way too phallic. Maybe I'm not sorry about that. And I'm just saying that so that YouTube doesn't take down my videos like they... Well, they actually never took down any videos exactly, but they did remove some of my thumbnails because of... I'm going to see if I can make this a little... Yeah, we're going to make this a little bit different. There we go. I think what we can do is I can change the arrow like this. There we go. And we're just going to go and move. Just do those, and these 6 we've taken out, and we're going to move that piece there. And we're going to move that piece there. And we're going to... Wait, where did those go? These 6 move over here. There we go. Okay, I think... okay, it's the shadows, that's why. Yeah, that's supposed to be a Triton arrow. So... And, is... For those not in the know, UC San Diego's mascot is the Tritons. And no, I did not go there, although I have a family member that wants to go there. And we're going to go with... this here is going to be like our... But that's supposed to be like the smaller arrows. And that's not quite what I wanted. Let's just do this. Yeah, it's a little bit like you gotta have more space, but I think it's normally blue, but I'm using blue as the backdrop. And actually, I wonder if I can do this. I confirm on that. Confirm on that. That's weird. Do I have that twice? Okay, so do I really have those twice? Okay, so we're gonna recreate our. Did I really? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But we should have one wall per side. So, and we should have that be our. There we go. And now this is on the inside, so I'm just going to do these one at a time so that way I don't have to constantly worry about having to recolor everything. So we're just going to do that right there. Oops, wrong. Ah! Okay, that's not what I wanted. I keep forgetting if you mess up, you have to re-establish the color. In a good Planet Coaster game like Planet Coaster 1, you would be able to do that with a, you should be able just to go right into that. Although I think Planet Coaster 1 had its problems as well. Like, the heights are done better in this game. So, like, that is, I think that's how they expect you to do that. But if you hit the M key, then it's going to just do... So we have our big pool like that, and I kind of wanted to create like bleachers in the original Foul Faker. You had bleachers and stuff here, and I think I might be a little. This is going to be easier to work with, and the actual bleachers at Canyon View, which is where the Tritons play, are made out of metal. So we're going to go with, instead of stone, we're going to go with metal. And we kind of want to go with, like, what is this one? That's aquatic metal. That is panels. That's okay, so but we're going to go with kind of a grayish color. Now there may be something back here as well, but we kind of want this to be kind of like this. That doesn't look right. Is this really metal? Is that really metal, or is this... Okay, we got corrugated walls. You can kind of just go with... There we go. This is going to be basically our stepping stones that we're going to kind of go with. We got one piece too many, so we're going to put that over there. And then the next part of our unit cell is going to... Oh my god, what just happened? That is not the button I wanted. We're going to put in our roofing kind of like this. And we should have panel flooring, and it's going to be the same color. Okay, so we're going to go up like this. We're just going to go like that. This is kind of meant to be the your bleachers. So there we go. And we're just going to kind of back up like that. Okay, we got a little bit too much in there. That wasn't exactly what I wanted. We could go with a smaller piece, and yep, that's going to be easier to work with. So we got to zoom on in. And we're just going to do something like this. This is going to be basically our bleachers. So And we have all the backside of the park to work with. That is actually perfect time. That is perfect. I love that. So we're going to go up like this. And it's exactly divisible by 3. That makes things way easier to work with. But we're going to have maybe 5 rows of bleachers. But let's just go with that. Go with that. We're going to go up here. It's meant to be like a stadium. Oh, did I mess up somewhere? Okay, at least we have our unit cell. And we can kind of work with this a little bit. There we go. We're going to go 6 rows. So we're going to go 6 rows. Go all the way up like this. And we're going to go kind of like that. So we have 6 rows of guests, and we can actually kind of do this. We're going to go down. This is another great thing we can do. We can create the bleachers on this side. And by mere coinkydink, it just so happens that is, holy crap, that is a mere coinkydink. Is this is a square? I was not expecting this to be a perfect square. Okay then. I will happily take it. Makes my life easier. And we're just going to do, I'll worry about the corner in a minute. I will work on these. Now, that part's not going to be a perfect square, though. We are going to do, I think we're going to do half of this. So we're going to go up like that. And we're just going to go over here. And we will do that one as well. So I think this one's going to be a half height. But, so, and there's going to be like maybe a pillar or something here. So, and this is going to be more of that marble. But this is going to be a different, I don't know what the defaults are. I think if I click on stone, I should be able to find it. Yeah, because I think, yeah, this is, because these always default to to the default colors. Because we're kind of going marble brick. Or marble block, actually, not marble brick. You guys know what I mean. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is going to take care of, this is basically going to take care of a lot of the corner issues. Oh, you gotta manually click each one. Okay, is that better? That's better. I'm going to, there we go. Makes, no. But we are going to do this. Oh yeah, they do add up a little bit. They definitely add up. So we have that there. Okay, so next up, this next part, we're just going to do this. It's not a... Okay, so... I keep forgetting that you can't do that. Now, this is one thing that... Well, actually, we'll turn auto stacking on. Okay, so auto stacking is on. And we actually need to delete that piece right there. But we do have our other piece like this. So this piece gets deleted. This piece goes there. And I'm kind of doing this bicoastal 1 style for the time being. There we go. Make sure everything's all lined up. Oh no, that one's correct. This one gets deleted, that one gets deleted. Okay, so this is going to be a super tall thing that we got going in the back. And there we go. And now we got to build our next part. I'm still, because of how big this is going to be, that's why I'm kind of going with this. I don't know how tall this thing can go, but this thing's going to be super tall. But there we go. Oh yeah, the next part's going to be a little bit harder to work with. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so it's 2 blocks high. Actually, I think it is doable. Yep. So we're going to go all the way up like that, and then we're going to go... Is that... There we go. And then what I can do, I'm going to turn auto stacking off. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Okay, we can work with this. We got 2 sides. So we have that going there, and we have that going there. Alright, so now we have to turn auto stacking back on. We're just going to do this. This one is one at a time because I am kind of... Alright, so... one more. Okay. Sorry, I was just focusing there. And we're going to plop this side over here. So we got you go there, and you go there. That's how it is. That's how it goes. So we have our big tower that we got here. And then we're going to go with this here. But this time we're going to alternate between blue and yellow. So, yep, so we got, oh, not there. At least you can easily adjust, at least you can easily adjust this. Now, the great thing is that if you have more than one selected, it does keep your colors. So, and then it does go to the top of the T, so it basically goes like that. And then we need to put in our capstone as well, but we gotta select all these colors here. I hope I didn't miss anything. Okay, I missed a blue, but I can adjust. There we go. So our blue is in, and we have our sides in, we have our tower complete. we're just going to go and we need to make another 2 like this. And basically kind of go like there. Put those right that. And we can put those over here. And we have our big tower. Oh, no, not there. Autosave kind of screwed me over there. So we're going to put those like that. And we're just going to plop these all the way like that. So next up we have our, we're going to turn auto stack off. And excuse me. Okay, and then we have, oddly enough, we have this right in the middle. And then that is our big tower. So you can see that from space. Or I'm pretty sure you can see that from space. But there's also going to be something probably in this corner as well. But that takes care of the corner piece like that. And then we're going to go, and there's going to be some walls on the back side. So our walls on the back, this is where auto stacking comes in. 7, 8, 9. Actually going to go just underneath the B in TSB. So, and we're going to sweep this all the way across. Let's go all the way across like this. And if I can find out how to do this, I think there's a way, like this would be something I'll have to do off camera. But put in some pictures like that. So you guys can kind of see there. And we're also going to put walls on this side to kind of give this more of an enclosed feeling. One thing I don't know if you can do in this game yet or not is I'm not exactly sure if you can oh yeah, there's some more marble pieces that need to be implemented. It almost looks like I'm designing a bathroom. But okay, so we're going to zoom out. We just had to make sure that all the water was covered up. There we go. So we have our quote-unquote stadium. There's going to be some palm trees and stuff like that in this area. But and then over here we have our, I want to see if I can do this. Oh, it did not hit edit. Okay, so we gotta have that there. Oh, did I? That's kind of weird. There is an underground section that I must have. Okay then. I don't think there's anything good that's going to be super affected by that. But I am going to do this. I'm going to sweep this all the way across. All the way across like this. So it's just going to go. Basically, we're basically building an enclosure in a way. Just make sure there's no lions or anything, but there's no lions in this game, so at least not that I know of. But on this side, I think there's going to be some display screens if I can get it to work. But this side there isn't because the bleachers are bigger. But yeah, the bleachers, they are cartoonishly big. So basically this, I think the best way to describe this is basically a okay, that's too much. We're gonna go just up to there, and then we could do like a half wall down here and just have this part be trees. So, and actually, the other thing is I can probably just do this. We're just gonna kind of, there we go. There's 3 of those like that. Let's just make it a little bit more even, and go from there. And wonder if we have a half wall. So we're gonna go and see if we have a half wall like this. And we're gonna go basically floor height. And actually we're gonna do this on the inside. First one is there, second one is there. This is basically just a fence. No, we want this on the inside. Why does it want me to put it there? That is not where I want it. Alright, if you're not going to cooperate, I will override that and make you cooperate. I will make you cooperate. With the power of editing. So we're going to go over here. There's 2 of those. There's 3. Yeah, we're just creating a little fence here. Give me a little bit more space to kind of work with. Okay, we're good. We are in the clear. So, at least you can kind of still see the stuff like that. And I kind of, oh yeah, this is the other thing I kind of wanted to do. And auto stacking for the win, because we're going to do that. We're going to have our blue capstone like this as well. And we're just going to go all the way over here. And grab that there. Okay, we got one more. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just going to do 6 of these. I know it's divisible by 3, but I'm not going to do the math today. Nobody said there'd be math. We got those. We got those. And there we go. We have it. Everything's cool. So, check something real quick. Oh. Okay. Oh, I got a message. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. I am in the middle of a live stream right now. So, we're going to plop these here. And I think we have... Oh, actually, it looks like he did. It's going to be... Okay, there we go. Anyways, we have our quote-unquote stadium done. I want to make sure that this actually works first. And there's just enough. Okay, so... Okay, something came up and I'm going to need to pause the stream real quick. So, I'm going to... Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta pause the stream real quick. I gotta take some stuff. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of some business. So we have our... sorry about that. So we have our stadium area. There's something... I think we have our stadium. It's pretty much as done as it's going to get. So let's go and... we're going to go and build our trees. So, oh, there we go. The great thing about this area is that it's all going to be filled with trees. Okay, yeah, we got lots of trees here. So guests are going to be easily able to see all these trees. Oh, there we go. I like having lots of trees. There we go. And there's not much going to be back there. Yeah, I don't know how much space you have here. It was actually higher than I was expecting. But you don't necessarily need to use the entire map. But if I wanted to expand back there, then at least I have the opportunity to do so, although it'd be kind of like Dollywood in a way, where you would have like Wildwood Grove, where Wildwood Grove, there's only one way in and one way out. But it's so it felt so isolated from the rest of the park. Like Wildwood Grove is a really well themed area, but it's just so far away from everything else. And we have that going there. At least we have plenty of trees and stuff we can kind of plop in, kind of like those. So we have plenty of trees. At least you can kind of see now how this is going to turn out. Going to move that one a little bit there. One more time. There we go. And oh, we have more space. Whoa, my. Actually, you know what? We're going to do individuals in that one. Yeah, I think we'll just do individuals. But we have our big pools there. And we have I'm not sure what. Oh, ignore scenery, avoid scenery. Avoid paths on, align to surface off. Okay, so we're going to do this instead. Sorry about that, my chair acting up. We're going to put in some palm trees like this. So trees aren't made out of stone, so we're going to go with tropical. I guess we could also go Mediterranean. We got plenty of trees and stuff like this. Yeah, we have these palms that I kind of like. Actually, no, is there something better? I think there is. I think there is, it's these, the coconut palms. We're going to do a bunch of these coconut palms in this teardrop shaped turnaround. So we have those there. And we're going to move this one over here. So that way there's enough space, and I think there is. So we have all those there. We don't have. Oh no! Did it do testing, or I want to test something. I want to check something. Oh, we got a 4-star park now. Nice. Crowd pleaser. Or at least it will be a 4-star park once we get Polestar opened. I want to see if putting some of these in inside the median here. think nope, that one's a little too close. Yeah, lots of palm trees. So we have those there. You can kind of put them over here as well. You have a little bit more scenery, a little more greenery to the park. Kind of see Hawaiian Dragon right there. So I guess it's not as. Let me see. Okay, so that's the other train. Okay, so we're gonna do this ride here. Oh, okay, so I guess it didn't quite reach the blocks. We have our lift hill like that. Just gonna come around as well. Drop it like that. You can feel the airtime. But at least you kind of see what we got going here. Gonna turn around. Got one more little dip like that. One more airtime hill. Just gonna go like that, and we have our ride. Okay, so we need to move our block brake a little bit closer. So there's actually a design flaw here, because there's no way that we're going to move this section a little bit smaller. So our second block brake is actually going to be a utility section. So we got drive tires that we can go there instead. I wonder if we can do this. That looks a little bit too... Yeah, but if we do it... No strength, we got that. Utility speed, we're going to go faster. We're going to go... Okay, go with that there. And then we're also going to go in the back. That way it's easier to... Yeah, I know the lock is actually a little bit there, so that way... And it's a good thing I have the lift hill not going super fast. Now, at least with Hawaiian Dragon, you have 3 block sections. Here you only have 2. So you're never going to have more than 2 trains on this ride. We have our block here, and we have, I guess the top of the lift hill is always a block section as well. So that way, there's enough space there. So they should be able to do the other one, and the other one, I'm just going to fast forward. See if it has enough space there. Okay, so that one's cleared the block. So there shouldn't be a pause there anymore. So there we go. That's great. There's one more thing I got to do. This section looks kind of rough. So I wanted this to be a double down, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to need to just be a singular steep drop. So it's going to be a lot faster and stuff like that there. But we'll see how that goes. It's a pretty elaborate... Yeah, it's a pretty elaborate thing that we got going there. So we're going to go and fast forward through this as well. The excitement might go down. I don't remember what the excitement rating was earlier. But the idea is that that should be able to go past. Oh, actually the excitement went up. So, but I gotta make sure that there is enough room there. So that way that clears the block section, and then you got drive tires that takes it to the station. Okay, so we have that there, and we have the drop just like that. So I think we're good. I think we can actually open the ride now. So we're going to finally open up Polo Star. And I think for Polo Star, what we're going to do is we're going to edit this building here. And this is one of the things that's going to be a... I'm going to snap this to... Oh no, that's the actual grid. I want to snap this to... Is this the ground height? Just a little... Okay, so... That's actually good. Okay, we'll try that. We'll work backwards. With these vertical ones, it'll be easier to work backwards. So, and the easy way to do this is to get rid of that, and also put in our props like this. The easy way, and this is also kind of where these 3D letters come in as well. I want this to be 200. Let's see what 200 looks like. Okay, 200 works perfectly. So, but you have to do this every letter. So that is one part that's a little bit tedious. So, but you can make these bigger, and that's kind of, this is what I was talking about earlier, where we have, where's, I need a capital S. So, you know what, this might be something I can work with. So, we have lots of people heading into the line for Polo Star. If that line, I'm hoping that line doesn't get to capacity. There is priority pass on this one. Actually, that is way too tall. So we're going to go and we're going to do this as well. And we're going to go with, whoop. Okay, we need scenery, we need an O. So we're going to put an O there. At hopefully the same height as the R. And then there's going to be an L. And we're going to put that, another O. We have an O here. And then finally we have a P. So you can go as big as 600%, but have that going there. There are half walls in this building, so this is going to make things a little easier. We're going to go with a dark blue for our, to add a little bit more color. But this is basically our entrance area for Polo Star. And there's one more thing I got to do on this one. Since we have some space here, we're going to create a bit of an arch. And there's going to go with a scenery piece here. Science and advertising, miscellaneous signs. I'm going to see if I can 300 this. No, we're going to... Yep. Okay, there we go. That's our that is our slogan for Polo Star. It's the same one as Foul Faker in the original. And we're gonna go with blue. Actually, we might go with yellow. At least you have plenty of text and stuff like that. It makes things a lot easier to work with. So let's exit out of that. Lots of, but at least we have plenty of people finally. Okay, the masses seem to finally be heading towards Polo Star. But that is our queue line. So, end of day report. Profit 400,000. Park rating is... I didn't look at what that achievement was, but I'm not sure what's going on with those. But I guess there are I guess it's an end of day report. I guess you get a bunch of those. Where are those palm trees? We're gonna put some more palm trees in here, and we're gonna try and make this the perfect park here. Put some more trees and stuff around the station, but we have our advertising like that. We have Hawaiian Dragon, Polo Star. Yep, our new one here, Polo Star. It kind of sucks that you can't really see the sign easily, but at least the masses are finally making their way over there. I don't know what these guys are all doing. Whether all just... I really don't need to bring out the Ragast now, do I? But we have our first... I think this is our first train on Polo Star. So we have that. That other drop looks a lot better. But at least we have stuff like there. I'm just going to go over here. So at least Polo Star is finally open. Oh, wait, why is it the fear only 3.94? I guess that's not a bad thing, but oh, but at least they have that there, and it's gonna be the fact that they just sit there until the other train loads up. I guess if you're in a block section and stuff like that, but 6.22, that's not a good sign. Looks like it's pretty windy. I wonder if there is going to be park open. Oh, I see. Looks like it's always going to be sunny. I don't know if there's a way, because I heard there's going to be weather in this game. I don't know how to adjust the weather if I even can. Let's take a look at our park management. At least we finally have park rating and stuff like that. Oh, it's unique attractions. That's what's causing things to suffer now. So we need to add more attractions. So we're going to pause this, and we need to add a few more things. So we have 3 roller coasters now, but we just need to do... Yeah, because where is our... we need one more new attraction to load up that one. But because we have plenty of stuff in the water park, but we don't have that much in the dry park yet. But we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. But I think we can throw in a couple more flat rides. What else we have here? We're going to create a custom one. We're going to go with a bumper cars, no. Chairplane. A forge, no, we're not going to go with that. Frenzy fill, full flight, grand carousel, hammer swing, helion ring, okay, so that's meant to be a Larson loop. Hyperspin, insanity. There's a lot of okay, yeah, we just had that one. Resurgence, okay, Skybeam, Skywatcher, Star Wheel. Yeah, we got we have a lot of options here. I wonder if they ever had the okay, we'll save that for later. Buoyancy. What is buoyancy? Is this like a... Is this like another water tank one? Okay, so there's actually a lot of water rides in here as well. So let's put our entrance over there. Our exit over here. And we're going to put in our custom style like this. This is where that COFF comes in. Oh my. Because where's my path? Where do my paths go? Oh, queue line like this. Okay. And we have plastic path like this. Oh, nope. No. Okay, so you get, I guess you kind of have to go. I guess you kind of have to go like that for a little bit. But we have plenty of things like this. And, okay, that line is a little too long for this kind of ride, so we're actually going to bring it on home like this. And just the line builder, just connect it like that. And then exit path is going to be like this. It's actually pretty easy. There we go. Pretty easy exit path there, and we're going to put, I think this is called Triton thing. There we go. And it's kind of the similar colors, but I want to customize it a little bit more. Carriage area 4, we're going to go yellow. Frame area 3, we're going to go yellow. We're also going to make that blue. There's something else that's orange on here. Oh, that's brown. So we got that. There we go. That looks cool. Area 4, no, carriage area 3. What is area 1? Okay, so that is there. Okay, I kind of see what that's going with. And then area 4. Okay, that looks way too, we'll go with the lighter blue for that one to add a little bit more than just the blue and yellow. But, is that black? I think it is. Okay, well it is now. But this is our new flat ride. I wonder if I could do like a log flume. Oh yeah, I should probably have a log flume in here too. But have that go behind the stadium. But I could expand the stadium as well. But that might be further down the line. Hollywood can go 2 hours. I can go a little longer. But let's see here. We're going to build our tropical large trees, tropical small plants. No, we'll worry about that in a minute. Instead, we're going to build our wall. This is going to be our wall. So we're going to put in a base material. We're going to put in stone, not metal. We're not metal. We're not metalheads. Although in some ways I am a metalhead, but that's besides the point. Actually, we go something like this. I think we can go 2. And actually, we're going to go half walls. I think there's enough for this to do half walls. So, and we're going to exit out of that. And we're going to put in some more of our big lettering. So, I think there's enough space for this. Yeah, there's definitely enough space for this. So we have that. And then we have our other series. This one's going to be kind of a... Yeah, this one is be kind of like a staggered thing I'm kind of going with. So we have that there. That's going to be our... That's going to be our sign there for Triton Tank. One thing I'm trying to remember to do in this game compared to ones in the past was always have a sign advertising the flat rides. That's one thing I always forgot to do in the first game. But I'll try to remember to do it in the future like this. Get some more trees and stuff over here. Nice little trees. Very nice little trees. We'll put some stuff right here as well. Add a little bit more green space. I think we can put some more green over here as well. Give it a little bit more room. So we're going to move this over here, and we're going to X that one, and we're going to move it over there. Up. Is there enough space? I think there is. This tree, yeah, that tree needs to move. We're going to move that one over there. But yeah, we've got to go and see what else we have here. I'm not sure if there's enough space for another flat ride there or not. But if I build a log flume, the log flume is going to be back here. But I do want to build, there's plenty of food areas in this section of the park, so I think I'm going to basically litter this section with trees. Use our staff path divider as our section there. There's enough space there. Okay, not that much space. We'll just kind of go like that. Whoa! Oh my! Don't delete the, do not delete the rides. just want to delete that palm tree because I think it was in the way. I don't know what you guys think. If there's anyone still in chat. I haven't seen anything in chat in a while. But just kind of curious what your thoughts and opinions are. So move that piece there. Oh, they have scaling on these too. Okay, so at least we have that there. Okay, I think this one we just have to go a little bit smaller. Kind of go with the palms and stuff. Put those there. We're going to put some more of these over here as well. We have those. I just realized that some of these paths here. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, the custom brush can work great on those. But we do have our 3 coasters so far. I kind of want to see about putting. Actually, I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. That's fine. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a flat ride or not. But there is something there, and we can put some benches and stuff as well. So this is kind of where those resort benches and stuff go with. We got some path extras. We're going to go with resorts. Resort bench 1. Oh, there's also resort bench 2. But put these here. Oh, come on. And then we should also have some bins. I'm going to go with bin 2s. Now, one thing that I do need to remember to do is put bins next to each of the benches. So these are some benches and stuff here that we can kind of go with. So at least we have a path going there all the way to the Triton tank. So we have our other path here. What is that one? Viking bench. So we have resort bench 1s. Yeah, we gotta have some benches. Have all those there. And by the way, Diamond, if you're watching this, I am still streaming. So I'm gonna have to say no. So I'm gonna put that there. Put those there. And we're just going to plop all those all the way like this. And we're going to... Yep, I appreciate the invite, but I am still streaming. So, there we go. Oh yeah, we need to put some bins here, so... Garbage cans. And there's a lot of guests and stuff still in this area for reasons unknown. We need to redesign Pride Plaza, but I'll do Pride Plaza as it comes. But I'm surprised that everybody and their brother is still massed over by this main path. So I was hoping that some of them would at least disperse. We actually have more guests in the park now, because I think we had less than 3,000 or less than 2,000 for a while. But it seems like they're all just... I'm going to unpause the game. But let me see, how long is the line in Polo Star? not super long. These guys prepared to have a Six Flags today. I wonder where train 2 is. Oh, okay, it's on the top of the lift hill, and yeah, it still shows. I like the fact you can do that now. Triton tank should be opened. And that's going to make things a lot easier to work with. We need 5 more attractions before we can max out that. But that's just gonna be a slow burn. Let me see what other. Okay, Triton tank. Okay, yeah, that is actual water. So it looks like this is just gonna plop you into. Yeah, it's just gonna plop you into that. I wonder. There's supposed to be some scenery pieces, like for props. Statue pieces. Pretty sure that they do. Animatronics. What do we have here? We have musical hammers. Okay, that doesn't really fit the theme. Fiery dragon. Okay. As much as it singing eels. Heart shapes, interactive. What is this? Snap edge. I'm not sure what this is about. Okay, I think those are invisible items. Park speaker stereos. We can have. Okay, so you put those there. Ooh, platform. Okay, so those are for animatronics. Okay, so that's... Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what else is here. Miscellaneous. Wasn't there... I remember there being something for like... Oh, perfect! I love the surfboard thing. When we get to that, well, you know... when we get to You Know Who's ride... Those will definitely be used for that. I just have to remember. There should be like some statues and stuff though. So we're gonna go and see if there, because there's supposed to be some like statue pieces. Animatronics, lights, lettering, supports, statues. That'll work great. Marble water fountain. We have. Okay, that's a pretty plump Pegasus. Wasn't there like Poseidon? Yeah, there is a Poseidon statue. But Triton is one of the Titans, if I recall. And we gotta have this here. So they give you everything I think you need. Legs rock pose. But we're going to go with FFD700. And then we're going to go black for our secondary color. And then we can actually make this bigger. So... yeah, kind of like that. We don't want to go too big, but we have our and then we have our same colors already. But we have our torso kind of like this. So this actually kind of works perfectly because Poseidon was the god of the seas. And is this the... That's the right arm. Right arm raised. Okay, we just gotta make sure that the shoulders are correct. And because I remember seeing something with these statues like this. So that looks a lot better. Yeah, if you had a trident, that would be perfect. There is. And there is. Awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. But we need some hands first. That is a left hand, that is a left hand, that is a left fist. That is a right fist. We want him to be not pointed. We're going to go straight. Actually, we do want a fist. This would be, but no, he's not going to have tiny hands, but he is going to have this. Hit confirm, and we're going to hit black like that. And there we go. I want to see if I can pull this off. This is where, and the trident is going to be blue. So the way this works is that we want it to be like that, and oh my. Okay, delete the first one, or delete that top one. And we're going to shrink this up a little bit, and we want this to be pretty much right in his grip. So we need to move that in a little bit. We want it to form a fist, and we want it, but we don't want it to impede into the advertising for Polestar too much. But we do want to go like that, and I think that's good enough. We're going to create some rotation, so I'm going to rotate it so that way it is parallel to that, and that's our trident. So we have Triton Plaza here, which I think is going to be a lot better than what else we have here. But we need to finish our statue. So we need a left hand. So our left hand is going to be bent like this. And we need to make sure it's 200. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to go with black. Okay, so looks like he's touching his own chest right now. We can rotate that a little bit. We're going to rotate it down like that, and we're going to rotate it out. There we go. I think that's good enough. And then we're going to go over here, and we have a I just got something here. What's going on here? I just got a message. Oh, okay, I see there. Yeah, did you channel content issues are not one of those. That means a lot to me, Andy. That really means a lot. I'm glad that my live streams are making you happy. Let's see here. I gotta figure out how to do this. Is that left arm straight? No, we're gonna go with left arm points. Should I make this a fist like this? Models Mayhem Tower until another staff member arrives. I don't know if those guys are getting tired or... I think we need to get some backups. But we need to make our Tritons. I know it's supposed to be Poseidon, but Triton is another one of the Greek gods, so it actually works perfectly. And we need to make sure that this is black. And we're going to twist this around. There we go. That looks great. We have our statue complete. Oh, we need to hire vendors. Oh, that's not a good sign. We need to hire more ride operators. So we're going to pause the game. We're going to have to pause to take care of some staffing issues. So, sorry about that. We're going to hire some new ride attendants. I think we need to hire you, and you. So all 5 of you, you're going to be donning our TCS colors. The official TCS colors are as follows. Nope. Is that the... Yes, it is. So every ride operator wears the official TCS colors. Purple and silver for... It's basically purple for the first 2 and silver for the others. So that guy's name is Delmer Henning. So we got that as well. We're going to go purple, and we're going to purple again. And we're going to go gray for each of those. And we're going to go gray for that as well. Gray for that as well. So we have, wow, she's got, I'm assuming that's a girl. She's got some pretty wild hair. Actually, three of those attendants do. Wow, they are so... So we're going to head over to the Triton tank, because we have a staff member here that needs to be... Is there a way to select? Yes. I just realized every vendor, not every vendor, but every ride operator gets to wear the TCS purple. So we have that, and then there's also one from Polo Star. So, Felton Kern, you're going to go with purple there, and there we go. That way they're all wearing TCS purple. So we have our so we have those like that, and then we're going to go all the way, and we actually need to build a sign for this one. So what was the name of this ride? Triton Ship. So we need to build our advertising for this one. Walls, stones. We got our stones like this. We're going to move over here, and we're going to plop that there. Actually, this one I think we can still do 2. We'll do 2 of them. We will do 2 of them. So we will do that. Back to this. So we have T. Okay, so actually no, this is where that half wall comes in. So half walls. So we need to go back to our walls. I think I could just scroll down the ones I want. So we want not those. We're going to basically stack these like that. But yeah, we're going to go and we have our walls done. So we're going to go back to our lettering. So we got T like that. We're going to go R like that. We're going to go with I. And we got T. We got an O. And we have an N. And then on the other side, we're gonna start with P. Then there's an I. Then there's an H. And lastly, there's an S. I almost forgot to build the advertising sign for this ride. There we go. So we have that there. We have the flat rides get the narrow lettering, while the coasters and track rides get our wide lettering like this, like for little dragon. That's a good one for that. And then Hawaiian Dragon, Twisty Twist. Got stuff like that as well. Got a lot more guests now over here. Do we need? I don't want to bring in the riot gas and disperse these people. But at least we got some sharks and surfers and stuff like that. And we have our huge Triton statue that you can see now. All the way. That's meant to be like the centerpiece of Triton Plaza. That neck doesn't look right. Yeah, we need to move that neck. There we go. That looks a little better. But that is our Triton statue. So, and we got the blue trident to kind of act as our main thing there. And a lot of our attractions in this section are water based. We got our ship. We got like a splashdown here. I know this stream name here. I know it says extra dry, but this is technically the dry park. So because the water park's on the other side, but it's not extra dry. But what is that? Am I hearing the lift hill? No, I'm not. So, am I hearing something? I'm not sure what it is. My mind must be imagining things. What's not being imagined is these trees. So we're gonna go and pop some more trees here. Give a little bit more space. And we have our small Triton tank there. We have Triton ship here. The great thing about these is that you have all those. At least we have all of that going for us there. Okay. So let's see what else we have here. We're going to go Twisty Twist, Triton ship. We're almost done. I think it's time to start building the lock flume, unless I want to build some trees here. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna put trees here. We're gonna put where's our terrain option? We need a water feature. So we're gonna make things a little smaller. And we're going to push this down as best we can. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, we're gonna shrink this up a little bit. There we go, 26. It's always nice to have like a fountain or something here. One thing I wish you can do in this game is not the water features, just let the water surface. But give it a little bit more variety besides trees. And we're going to smoothen this out as well. This part can be a little bit larger. There we go. We have a nice little pond here. So let's put in our water. I guess you kind of have a little bit more like that. You still kind of see the sign for Polo Star. That's actually a good sign there. But wish more people would actually ride Polo Star. I guess it's good enough. But this is where having like a great fountain and stuff like that would work. Makes me wonder if I can just kind of blend this up a little bit without destroying everything. Button to surface. 35%. No. We're going to go with the smallest possible size. Okay, that's not working. Okay, is that... It's not really doing anything, is it? Found the foundation? Okay, what? Is it just because it's not... Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. Do I have to remove the water? Okay, maybe that might be better. Oh my. Okay, so yeah, you have to remove the water. Okay, so that is where this comes in. So I think that's going to look a lot better. Okay, yeah, that's definitely going to look a lot better. If this were Minecraft, then I have to worry about bats being underneath there, but this isn't Minecraft, so I'm not too concerned about that. But we want to flatten this, relatively speaking, so that way we can have enough room to put fountains in. Because this is meant to be like a short, like a really shallow section. And this is where beach sand would come in. So I'm hoping that this would look a lot better. Looks like nice beach sand. You can make this a little larger. There we go. So we'll have that there. That looks way cooler. Yeah, that looks much better. So, and I want to do the same thing when I get to a certain surfer's ride, which will likely be tomorrow. I think tomorrow, unless I have IRL stuff going on, I kind of want to do like an extended streak because I am off work. And Hawaiian Dragon is a long ride time. I want to eventually put a priority pass for that because that is one thing that, like, I can, once I get more rides and stuff here, I can kind of just rework Hawaiian Dragon. But we have our nice crystal, like, tropical beach pool. And we're going to create our special effects. So we have our water jets. This is actually really kind of cool. So, and it is snapping to the bottom, and thankfully the water here is really shallow. So that is one thing I am gonna have to learn in the future. Is just you don't need to really have the deepest water out there. Yeah, so there's a few habits that I need to break. Like a few bad habits, I should say. Well, actually, I can think of plenty, but that's besides the point. But what is that? Water jet medium. We also have water sprinkler. Okay, so that is... What is that one? Water splash small. Water splash large. But we have our water fountains and stuff like that. I'm going to pause this. So that way they all kind of fit put in there. I like having water features. They're nice and pretty to look at. Wow, that's huge. There we go. So we have our water features like that. So makes me wonder, like, if I should put. I think I should. So I wonder if there's like flowers or something I can put in. There are flower beds. What if there's like free flowing flower bed bunches? Okay, yeah, this would be great. This is one thing I like about Kings Island is Kings Island. They do a lot of pretty flowers and stuff like this. Go yellow. And we're gonna go with blue. Actually, no, light blue for those. There we go. Do a nice little thing right in front of what is it? Try to think of the word here. Gotta think about this. But yeah, we got it's right in front of the Triton's feet. So we're just gonna go like that, and we're gonna go all the way until it touches the rocks. Okay, so the rock on his left foot, or the and we're just gonna go all the way to over here. And then we're going to go with all blue until we get all the way like this. So we're just going to go all blue all the time. And go all the way like this. Give it a lot of this, and I don't want to steal Triton's thunder. So, not that one. Okay, back up. I keep forgetting you gotta, if you undo, that it defaults, or resets back to default. So, I don't know what you guys think about this part of the park, but yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know what's going on with our staff members. But we have our flower bed. Pretty flowers. I just noticed that they just call them flowers. They don't really go into details about what type of flowers they are. I'm not a botanist, so like a botanist would be able to tell you what a botanist would be able to tell you how to do those, but yeah, a friend of the family as a kid, though, she owned a flower shop, so she knew quite a bit about flowers. But other than her, it was yeah. Other than her, I don't really know any botanists personally. But as I said, she was more of a friend of the family. But got all those there. We're almost done. There we go. We have a nice little flower bed. Give things a little bit more color. If I really wanted to, I could. Actually, that'd be a good idea. Just kind of go into like a lot of this fine, intricate detailing. I think with this first park, I kind of want to go and take my time with it. Like with Ghastly Grove, there was a huge rush to kind of get that park done quickly because that was a Halloween park. And Halloween parks tend to spoil on November 1st. And I wanted to get that park done before Halloween. There was also the fact that this game was coming out. So, and I just wanted Ghastly Grove to be like the final send-off to Planet Coaster 1 before Planet Coaster 2 came out. But, okay, so we have that there. You know what, we're actually going to put some of these over here as well. If I put the blue flowers in here, we'll be here all day. But at least we kind of have the foundation for it. And then we have... Oh yeah, they still have this glitch from the first game. Where you have like a full wall with the roof and stuff like that. It actually almost looks worse here. Look, it looks like somebody's doing the priority pass line. There is a standard as well, like a park standard as well, that our standard lines are going to be in the light blue, at least in this section of the park. And our priority pass lines are purple. So we got this one guy, Derek Olandritz. But yeah, this is the regular line, and then I'm surprised it's all automated. There's no attendant there. That is one thing I kind of miss about the first game. It's one of those little things that you don't realize until stuff like that changes. Is that a ride operator? Okay, she's looking for work. Yeah, but there's a staff lounge here. There's a couple extra staff members. Not too many. But at least we have our scenery score minus 1250. What's going on there? Yeah, large staff building like that. Pizza pen. Okay, what's going on here? Meat, dairy, meat, and plants. Artificial. Oh, yeah, of course, it's soda. Okay, I cannot use Latte Love Shop 8 because all its items contains ingredients I can't eat. Dairy and caffeine. So that's something that's different. You have to assign vendors, stuff like that. I think the vendors are going to wear red. I know that red's not Jason's color, but we need a couple of vendors. A couple extra vendors here. You can also hire a few janitors. I'm going to pause this. No, actually, the way they look is fine. They got their trusty brooms. What else we have here? We also have Crescendo something. There's also Bodhi, Sandy Reef, and the Viking, and Saguaro Guitaro, Cosmic Cow, King Splash, yeah, King Coaster. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to like different fairy tale or different DLC items. Like I remember Planet Coaster 1 had a fairy tale theme, that's what I was thinking of. But Little Dragon has a long queue time. That doesn't look that long. That's like 2 trains worth. Twisted Colossus and Magic Mountain tends to have longer queue times than that. Let's give a run of this. I haven't been on that in a while. They got rid of the Wacky Worm, unfortunately. I don't know if they'll bring that back or. But we have the dragon one. But not much to say about this. I kind of like the fact there's clouds in the sky. But yep, that's Little Dragon for you. Kind of dark in that station though. I wonder if they like. That is something I'm kind of curious about. We have that there. We have this here. So we've gotten a lot of the rides, well, not rides, but a lot of this section of the park is finally done. Or at least relatively done, I should say, other than lighting. We gotta do lighting, for sure. Because everything for lighting. 1 second while I take care of something. Somebody. Okay, never mind. That was Star Wars. Gotta check something real quick while I'm thinking about this. Something blew up. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I was a little worried for a minute. Okay, so we're good. Because I had some business stuff going on earlier. So, anyways, there's our Triton statue. So at least we have our big centerpiece for this park. Or for this section. Now, the one other thing here, we still have this pond. We can get rid of it. There is size 197. Oh, no, that's... Oh, we gotta eliminate the water first. Okay, so... There we go. Because we have a new section that we're working on. Well, not a brand new section. We got one last big ride, I think, in Drake's Cove before we move on to our next area. Which our next area is going to be saved probably for tomorrow. So, but which you guys can already tell with that flag. What if you look at the thumbnail for tomorrow's stream, it's going to kind of hint you what I'm aiming for. But Triton ship has had its queue paused. But we have one more thing we got to do. We're going to do our log flume. So we're going to go with this here. If there's anyone in chat watching, narrow or wide? I'm leaning towards... Actually, I might go with... No, we're not going to go with River Rapids. We'll do that later. Wide log flume or narrow log flume? I guess we'll stick with the narrow log flume. Now this one, I do need a longer station. And we're also going to build... This one's kind of relative to the ground. So... And we're going to go with... We're going to enter on the left, exit on the right. And this one we need enough boats to be able to do this. So we're going to have our utility pieces like this. Move over to the right. So we're finally building a ride. So this one here, we're just going to aim towards the back. Actually, no, we don't want too much straight tracks. It goes all the way to the end of the... Okay, that's as short as it goes. Never mind. What else here? We have the Conveyor Belt Lift Hill. Oh, there's some new things here. We got turntables. So that's a new feature. But we want this to be... There's no block sections in this ride, so I wonder what this looks like. So that's going to be a turntable thing. Oh, a turntable to the right, turntable to the left. Oh, there's a vertical lift. Okay. That's kind of cool to look at. But I'll save that for another ride idea then. So that's more for... But let me see here. That's going to be kind of interesting to see there. Turntable 90 to the left. Oh, turntable left reverse. Okay, so I see what those do now. Left reverse or right reverse. But I think we're just going to stick with a standard track. So we're just going to do this. It's going to go behind the... Actually, what we kind of do... I wonder what this would look. Okay, so we have... Okay, it's the same style. But you can kind of extend that out a little bit. And then this is basically the back side of the stadium. And then we can kind of turn this around. Shrink that up a little bit. Actually shrink that up a lot. I like the water textures in this game better than the first one. I think they definitely improved a lot. And you can actually kind of see inside the channel. Oh yeah, you can extend these out. That's one huge thing that I remember. Okay, that's too tall. But we have that going for us there. The idea is that it's kind of meant to be... It's going to be a little bit... I'm not exactly sure what to think about this. But, so let's turn this to the right. Because a lot of this might be like in a show building or something. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not the best at dark rides. Okay, so we need to go a little bit taller. Okay, we're going to shrink this up a little bit. Okay, there's not a space. It's like the perfect spot for that, though. So whatever I did here... Oh, I get it now. Okay, yeah, we can fix that in a minute. We're going to go 45, and we're actually going to flop this like that. Okay, that's too tall. And I have the perfect height for that. Okay, we're good. And then we're gonna turn this to the right. Danger is close to that path, but okay. We had just enough room for it. And I think we went a little bit too deep into the water there. But at least we can kind of... I wonder if I can just do this. And there we have it. So, I kind of like the fact that that splashdown is pretty much right on ground level. Even if there's a little bit of a... Actually, you know what? We're going to do this a little differently. Oh my, wrong way. Wrong direction. We're going to actually build our lift hill. If I can work backwards. We're going to build our top of the lift hill here. And it's basically right at the... Nope. Cannot place here. What sorcery is this? How dare you tell me I can't place that there? That is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay, so we have that there. We want... Because this would be the great opportunity to basically build our lift hill Yeah, I don't know why you can't place a lift hill start right at the end of a lift hill end. Yeah, because it would have been a lot easier to work with if I was able to do that. I wonder if I could just put a standard piece like this. Okay. Apparently you can just do that. Okay then. I guess that works. I guess you can kind of slightly go uphill. Okay. No lift hill at all. Makes my life easier. And the great thing about this is that we have our foundation. So we have our terrain set up already. So terrain. We're going to make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, this is what I love about this. And I hope that I can pull this off, because this would be a great chance to just use this as our main foundation. We don't want to go all the way, but we have this as our main foundation for our pool. And we have our big splashdown right here. I actually almost want to kind of build something like this. So I'm going to go a little bit larger and build our there we go. Okay, we don't want to impede into the stadium, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to kind of just do this as well. Oh, nope. There we go, that's better. We can kind of build like a mountain on top of this. And then we can kind of work into the terrain a little bit as well. But And we're going to smooth this out as well. And then we're going to build some sand. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Just smoothing the rocks. Don't worry about the rest of that. We'll worry about the rest in a minute. But for now, this is kind of what we're aiming for. So we just do those there, and we're going to put in some sand like this. It's kind of from the splashdown and stuff like that. And then we can't put any water. Oh my god! Undo! Okay. I think it just flooded the entire park. We just flooded the entire park. I gotta take a screenshot of this. Help, the park's underwater. So, but we don't want all that water. We want a little bit less water. So, let's see here. We're going to go terrain this again. We're going to have to shrink this down a little bit. There's our new foundation for our pool. Try that again. Let's try this again. This time, we will do this instead. That's much better. And at least we can kind of color this with sand. There we go. That's much better. We have our nice beach sand in a way. Oh, and we just lost some of it. Yeah, it's the painting. I'm never good at painting walls. Tried to do it. It just didn't go well. Sorry about that. I'm just going with, I just had a Vietnam flashback in my head, and I was born well after that war ended. So, but hey, we got our foundation done. We just need to test the ride, and we also need to give it its name. It's Shootout. It's the same one as. So we're gonna go with. We need some boats. And operations, maintenance, operations. How many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go with 6 logs. But this one's a little different because you have our, and this one's going to have priority pass. So we need to have a priority pass entrance. So, but we're not ready for that. We have 2 entrances. We have our priority entrance. We have our regular entrance. But before we do those, we need to edit our scenery. So, what have we got here? We've got our walls. At the very least, we need to build our station. So this is where breeze blocks come in. And we got a line of a Shootout, yes. We're going to turn auto stacking off. And Nope, that's like half walls. Where are my walls? Where are the walls? Oh, that's okay. That's a wall. Okay, so we have this here as our main foundation. So this is one thing I do kind of remember, at least how to do in Planet Coaster 1 and stuff like that. Makes me wonder. Wonder if this. I wish there was like glass or something that you can kind of see. That would be kind of cool if there were glass. What are other materials? There is glass, but there's no. What is made of glass in this game? Okay, so there is this. What is that? Oh, that's a resort window. There's no on-site hotels or anything. Triple pane one, no. I'll save these for another ride. That would be kind of cool if I was able to do that. But can you actually see through those? That is the million-dollar question. The answer is no. It would have been nice if there were like transparent glass or something. The resort door. Is that a... Okay, I thought that was like a half a drum or something. Resort lamppost. So, there's not a lot of glass items. Resort double pane. It's not what... open shutter. Bamboo. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. So we're going to have to turn that off. We're going to put this back on stone. I want to see how this looks. At least you can kind of see how it's supposed to be. Like, because it would be kind of cool if you're able to pull it off, but I don't think that's going to be the case. We have our arches. We have one entrance there, one entrance there. Oh yeah, we need an exit path. No, we're not doing that. We are doing head of the building. Okay, yep, there we go. That's our exit. But we need to go back to the building. We need to do this. So we're going to keep plopping these in. And we got one more over here. We got one more over there. And one more right there. And then we have our station surrounds. One down here. We got one on the other side that I've already put in. What else I can on? There we go. That way you guys can kind of... It is open to the side though, which I'm a little concerned about. We have our half walls like that. And we're going to go with... where do those other ones go at? There they are. We got one right there. One right here. And we have our... doing that right there, and we're doing that right there. So... we're gonna go and where's our wood? We're gonna do some wood. And let's see here. We have our usual, which is the gauge color. Stacking is off. We have all these here. And we're going to go to the other side like this. We're going to go all the way over here. And we also got a roof like this. We got to change the color. There we go. Up we go. And we have those. And whoop. Let's try this again. Is there another one that's a little bit shallower? Eve 1, Eve 2. There is. I think I forgot to put these on Polo Star. But we have our foundation set up pretty much for a shootout. Okay, we need to have, we're not quite done because the station needs to be a little bit more established. There we go. And we got one more side over here. But then, yep, so there's our station. You can kind of see the inside, and the idea is that way, like if I was able to do the glass paneling and be able to see the waterfall from the station, but unfortunately I'm not that fortunate. So we can finally put in our entrances. They make you put the entrance first. Regular GP entrance is right there, and our GP exit is going to be right there. Actually, that's the exit for everybody. And then for our, yeah, for some reason there's no priority pass line. Okay, so this is automatic. We got those there. Okay, so okay, we don't need to go that way. Okay, so at least we have that as our main line. We have there. We're going to go all the way here. I kind of like using the, I guess the line builder does help a lot. But I still kind of like having the lines and stuff like this. I guess it's just the engineer in me that kind of wants things more in an orderly way. But we finally have, so they make you do the regular queue first. Alright, priority queue. This is where this comes in. So we're gonna have to color this first. So firm railing, I guess, is white. Okay, there we go. Gets us priority pass. That's where this kind of goes like that. Then we have two entrances, because that's always how it works. But somehow that got kind of got nudged in there a little bit. I guess did they both do, or just that one? I guess it was just the priority line. But it's just kind of just snug all in there. Alright, so anyways, we need to edit our building again. edit our building. Okay, this is where auto stacking kind of comes on. There we go. Actually, no, we want half walls. Give me some half walls. There we go. Now this one's a track ride. But it's not quite done yet because we still need to... we're just doing this one thing at a time here. Turn those off. We got some props here. We're going to do some lettering. So we got... I think there's enough space for this. Yep, I think there is. So... No, not quite. Yeah, we're just going to do this one down here since it's only one level. Where's our H? Try to get all these as close as possible because this was going to be a... This one's going to be a very tight fit. I think there's enough room. No, there isn't. There is not enough room. That is no bueno. We need to have another wall here. That sucks. I didn't want another wall. Well, at least we can kind of... work with that a little bit. Well, I wonder if we can make these a little bit bigger. Scenery needs cleaning. Okay. I wonder if I can move this. Okay, we'll try this. We're going to make this a little bit larger and make the letters a little bit bigger. Because this is one of the more important rides in the park. So we'll just do that. And we got one more. Okay, I think there's enough space for this. So we got 150 for each of these. And we got that one right there. We're just going to hand on in like this. Oh, there's not enough space for 150, so we're going to have to reduce this down to 125. There's a lot of trial and error here. So yeah, we'll just kind of build these one letter at a time. But the second O is going to be like that. So I'll worry about centering them later. But at least you can resize them once you get, yeah, at least you can kind of resize them a little bit. And then I'll worry about alignment in a minute. We'll do this first. So we got those. Okay, let's get these in their proper position. So we're going to go, here's a T. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Leave the camera alone. So we got that. And we got one more. Slowly trying to get these letters in the right spots. We got that one there. We're going to put H. And finally the S. That's as good as it's going to get. So it's not perfectly centered. Actually, can we do that? This almost makes me want to... How much space is there? We can kind of... Yeah, as long as there's a little bit of space there. Okay, at least if I hit the X key, it does help a little bit. We need a little bit of space there between the O. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, so that is our sign for shootout. So that's going to be shootout's our lock flume. I've only got about 10 minutes left, so I can probably try to see if I can continue building this for a little bit. But we need to have our angle snaps off. What I'm aiming for here is I want there to be like a foundation that kind of blends in a little bit better. Kind of like this. But actually I could have gone one more. But at least it kind of just lodges itself into the rock. But then what I kind of want to do here is guests aren't going to really see that, so I'll make sure they don't. So we have those. At least we have our... Where are we at here? I guess this is where auto stacking would help. Okay, so we got all these here because we can at least get a couple more squares in like this. And then what we can do on this side is kind of, oh, that's not where I wanted it. Okay, so that's where it is. Kind of gives you that feeling of down like that. That's already lodged into the rock. So we just kind of went to see about. Okay, so those two seem to be, yep, those two are now lodged into the rock, so I think we're good. We just want there to be enough space to work with. but it's not going to be a complete wall. Okay, so that bottom one we don't want. We want this one. But we don't want to go all the way to the top, because there is meant to be a natural waterfall. So we need a quarter wall. We're going to do a quarter wall like this. Where's our quarter walls? Give me quarter walls. Is that a quarter wall? Oh yeah, that's right. These aren't the... Oh wait, I know what I can do. I guess we can... There we go. We don't need quarter walls. We just need to align that better. And then we can kind of just... I guess we can kind of continue this all the way over like this. And go all the way over here. But no, we're not going to do that though. We're actually going to turn, and we're going to go even higher up the rock. There we go. Okay, so we have those. We're going to go over here as well. And we're going to turn that one as well. And we have our lift hill area. Okay, so it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that way we have that there, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we actually need to go one more up. So we just need to go all the way around like this. And do that as well. This is just to create that capstone that I'm aiming for. So we're going to basically do that. Now the back side, I don't know if that's going to be... Do something like that as well. Okay, no, we only want... Oh no, that's not in the right spot. Ah! There we go. And we want to move this one over here since this is meant to be like a building. So we're just going all the way over here. And just go all the way like this. So now we're just going to basically clean up the edges like that. Oh, did something happen between there and... Okay, never mind. These are not in the right spot. This wall is the one that's wrong. So... Good to know. It'd be kind of sucky if this... We need to go a little bit deeper as well. So we're going to go over here. And we're just going to kind of move this one so that it lines up perfectly with that. Okay, so now these pieces need to, just this section needs to move up a small piece. And then I'm going to move this piece over here. We're just going to use this as our foundation for the next section. And just have that lodge in like that. So we have kind of a step going like this. So we have at least our lift hill done like that. And then we can also build our roof kind of like this. So build our roof like this. There we go. This should be able to sweep all the way across. And then go all the way over here. There we go. So we have our kind of way up the lift hill. So you have the lift hill towards the back. You can't really see much of the log flume from the park itself. But at least we have the entire back section of the stadium that we're going to work with. Probably, I'm not sure if I'll do that off camera or if I want to do that in the next stream. But I do know that the next stream I'm going to be focusing on Model Zone, which is the other major themed area. And starting work on Model Zone and getting the rest of the rides in. Because I want to make sure that there's enough space for that. But yeah, you can't really see the... but you can't really see the rest of this. Like maybe from here, while I'm thinking about it, let's see here what we got. So we can kind of go with this. So we're going to go all the way and we're just going to kind of go with that. And this is going to be kind of our top section of the ride. And we can kind of do this as well. Have this be our main wall. This is where having like a custom monitor would really help. And I'm talking about in-game, of course, because this would be like the perfect spot to do it. And it's just enough space to be able to just plummet all the way down. But there's going to be enough room here, just barely, to do this. So but that's because that's for that, and then this is for this. I want to see if I can just do this right here. So this is where our stacking would help. So we're going to sweep this all the way across. There we go. Because I want there to be, this is like meant to be a show building in a way. And we're going to eliminate that square so that way there's enough space for the boats. But on this side here, there's going to be another wall so that we don't actually see what else is in there. So where is our floor? Our floor is right here. So we want our floor to kind of blend in like this. So we want both sides to basically do that. Yeah, I know the back is a little bit different, but make sure that there's enough space to at least have the boats go through. So, and then this is kind of where this comes in. So, and we go right there. And we're going to plop these like that. So it's actually, yeah, it's 2 walls high. So we're going to go a little bit like that. Okay, there's a little bit of a lip there, but I'm fine with that. But we're just going to go over here and just sweep this all the way over here. So sweep all the way across like this. And actually we're going to go over here as well. It's actually not exact, but it's close. It's good enough for government work. That's the important part. And actually we need to build our wall over here as well. Actually, we don't want to do that. We're going to build our wall like this. We're going to build it like this because, there we go. And we're going to go over here. We got one more, there we go. And then this is going to create a roof. This is also going to test something that I was kind of curious about. Oh, that last one needs to be moved. And that is, how dark can it get in there? The answer to that is there's still a lot of darkness to be desired. Darkness in my heart. Yep, I know that's a lot of Kingdom Hearts references today, but it does make things a little bit more. There we go. So we have that as our relatively completed first part of the lock loom. While I'm thinking about it, we need to put in our waterfall. I'm not sure if I want that to be separate or not. Let me guess, can't reshoot out. Yes, they can. So, might as well give it a ride. So this is on shootout. There's that interest cam. Okay, there's other cinematic. So we have our main guest cam like this. Seems like a really slow lift hill. We're gonna fast forward through that then. Yeah, not a very interesting lock flume so far, but on a good day you would have whee. Like, yeah, you should be able to see more of this. But we gotta do like a show building or something like that over here. Go up the next lift hill like that. So at the very top of the log flume. At least you can kind of see the clouds going there. Okay, so some of that may not necessarily be the. Some of that may not necessarily be the. Trying to think of the word for that. Be the like the buildings and stuff. It might just be the flume itself. But yeah, that is our. Now shootout's not quite open yet because it's not yet finished, but at least we got shootout tested, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'll either finish this one off camera or I will save it for a later stream. But it is after 3 o'clock, and I have to get ready to go to work. So we've done a lot today, and I'm gonna go ahead and save. So save for that, and then get some thumbnails ready for maybe Saturday. There is no video plan for there's no long form video plan for Saturday, and I think we're gonna stick with live streaming for the time being until it gets time to prepare for into summer. Because I've been really enjoying this, and I gotta get that watch time up anyway. So, and I get a lot more watch time with the live streams. So I think with that, at least we have Polo Star there. So I think I'm gonna end it here. So I'm gonna save one more time just to be safe. And until then, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll start Model Zone. Until then, I will see you guys next time.